Welcome you all for the fall semester 2020. Here you are going to have a short video on the module information guide for your digital signal processing. So this module has been handled by two faculties, Ms. Vimala and Dr. Vidya Lab. So in particular the students, what you are expected to do with the preparatory materials will be available in the Moodle. So as per the learning requirements of the module, you will be guided to what to do. So as we go on from weeks, so you will be getting familiar with all these things, what you are going to do. So your Moodle page will be clearly telling you about all this. Okay. So the weekly schedule. So week 1, week 2, that's your weekly schedule, right? So here in this semester onwards, there is a slight difference in the weekly schedule. So your weekly schedule will look like this: a pre-class, in-class and the post-class. So each week there will be 3 sections that you have to look into it. Okay, so in pre-class, here it's written MIG. So before you come to the actual class in the online platform, you have to look into your MIG material, which will be available as a video in the Moodle page. So have a glance of the MIG before you are inside the class. Okay, so why? So when the teacher is going to tell you in detail about it. So again the teacher is going to explain you. Okay, so the teacher will have an insight of the things before she has to deliver you people, because this video will be embedded with some activities like true or false, like multiple choice. So when you're trying to answer that question, if you are getting the correct thing, if the answers, that activities are correct, then it shows that my student who understood what he has to do and what is expected from him, what he can expect from the teacher. Okay, in case if the activities are not performed well, so those sections will be given more emphasis when you are in the in class. Okay, so pre-class is very important. So this shows how you are going to involve in the module and how much you are going to learn out of this module. So it's completely in your hand to make this session very interactive. Okay, so in the in class, the same MIG will be discussed along with the basic understanding of this module, the signals and the representation of signals. So once this discussions happen in the class, you have to go and explore further, probe further information about those topics. So there will be a formative assessment or some kind of quiz in the post class session, or sometimes it will be a problem solving session. So this is how you have to understand your weekly plan in the MIG. This is newly added from this semester onwards. Okay, there will be 3 sections. Even in the Moodle page also you can see all this. So in the pre-class a material will be uploaded. In the in-class what we'll be doing will be given as an instruction to you, and in the post-class what is expected to be done in exploring more about this module. Okay, coming to the assessments, the most important part of a module. So like your spring semester, this time also you will be having 2 assignments. Each assignment is consists of 50 marks weightage, but the QP will be for 100 marks as usual. So the marks what you have obtained out of 50 will be scaled down to the 50. Okay, so the assignments, the first assignment will be given to you on 22nd October, and you have given 5 weeks of time to submit your assignment, and it will be corrected and feedback will be given within 2 weeks. Similarly, will be followed for the assignment 2 as well. Okay, so we will be discussing this also in detail in our class. Okay, what is this mapping of assessments with the learning outcome? So initially I have told you there are five learning outcomes, no? Okay, so what is the relationship between this learning outcome and the assessment? So how I am going to assess? So the learning outcomes are the deliverables, the outcomes that you are going to achieve when you complete this module. Okay, so that has to be assessed to give you the credit for this module. Okay, so in assignment 1, the learning outcome 5 will be assessed. What is the learning outcome 5? Learning outcome 5 is whatever you are studying the DSP module will be tried out in the practical session, that is your software. Okay, and in assignment 2, all the mathematical problems, all the techniques what you have studied in processing a signal will be assessed. Okay, coming to the another important part of your module information guide, the policies. Okay, so since we are online in delivering your learning, so the academic policies have some regulations which should be noted down carefully. The first one is the makeup test. Okay, there is no makeup test for any of the module because it is an assignment. So you had given elaborate amount of time to complete your assignment. Okay, so you have to submit your assignment. If you fail to submit your assignment, the mark awarded will be 0. Then the second assignment you have to submit. That's the only way. Okay, there is no makeup test at all if you fail to submit your assignment. This should be very clear for you all. And the next thing is about your supplementary exam. Okay, is there a supplementary exam for the module? Yes. Okay, what is the eligible criteria to take up the supplementary exam? You should have obtained 30% of the module marks. Okay, the module is being evaluated for 100, right? So your score should be 30 or 30 plus. That is the first eligibility. And the second eligibility is attendance. Yes, in the online class, this time attendance is important. You should have 55% of attendance. So minimum of 55% of attendance is required. Okay. Then if these two criteria are satisfied, you are eligible for a supplementary exam. Okay. I know all my students will be clearing in the first attempt itself. Since it is only 2 assignments, I don't want my students to take up a supplementary exam. Okay. The assignments are given well in advance. So you have enough time to do your assignment and submit it on the submission date without any penalty. Okay, but anyway, as a course instructor, this regulation has been told to you. So the eligibility criteria to take up a supplementary exam is minimum you should have scored 30 marks in your module, and the second eligibility is you should have 55% of attendance. Okay, and the next academic policy you should aware is your attendance. So which is being told right now, you should have minimum 55% of attendance in all the modules what you have registered for 2020. Okay, including your practical and theory sessions. So next is your late submission policy. Yeah, late submission is allowed. Yes. So if you fail to submit on the submission date, 1 week of time is given for all UG students with a penalty of 5% of reduction in marks for each working day. So after a week, if you are not submitting, then the module will be marked as a failed. 0 mark will be given. So in case if there is any extenuating circumstances, in that case, yes, you are also having an exemption on that. So you will be given the same 1 week to submit your assignment, but no penalty will be given in such cases. So if you are applying for that exemption case, then you have to submit the supporting documents which should be have strong reason that why you are not able to submit. If you fail to submit your document, again the penalty will be applied. Okay, So these are the main things that you should know about the module. Remaining thing we will discuss in the in class. So the classroom etiquettes, this is also important since it is an online class. So just few things I want to highlight it. Okay. You should not switch on, share your camera or your microphone unless with the permission of the teacher. So whenever the teacher is been asking something in the online class, you're supposed to answer either unmuting the mic, or you can give your answers in the chat box. Okay. You should not unnecessarily chat with your classmates or your colleagues while the class is in progress. Okay, these are the few things. And once the class has been started, in between, if you're leaving, you should get permission from your teacher while leaving the online session. If without permission, if you're going off, then you will be not given attendance. Okay, you have to attend the class till the teacher is conducting the, if it is scheduled for 2 hours, you should be available for the 2 hours to claim your attendance. Okay, these are the few things I want to highlight. The remaining things you can go through from your MIG. So have a nice semester, be safe in staying at home, but we should not stop learning. Learning is important at any age. Okay, so have a safe stay at home. Let us meet in the online class in the coming semesters, which start from 11th October. Thank you all.